Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tejuu and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a freshman advice video because it's about to be / already is back to school season. So I just wanted to give y'all this video for preparation for my upcoming freshmen. And yeah, and my credentials are I'm an upcoming sophomore, so do with that information as you please. But yeah, so I'm going to be covering a couple different topics. And yeah, I have 5. And like, this is my little list. I have friends, drama, classes / academics, activities / fun, and then change. I'll get more to that whenever I get to that. But yeah, so before we get into this video, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Because y'all be watching my videos and y'all don't be subscribing. So what's that about? Yeah, we're just gonna hurry up and get into it because yeah. Okay, so first category I'm gonna start off with is friends. Oh, and if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. So yeah, high school is really the tester of all testers for friends, or at least freshman year was, because y'all know I'm not done with high school. So freshman year was really the tester of testers. If your friendship makes it past freshman year, it's a strong one, because the amount of people that lose their friends, regain new ones, meet new people, fall out with their old friends from middle school, like it's bound to happen. So don't expect to keep the same friends that you had throughout middle school, or even that you bring to middle school from elementary. Like, just don't expect it. Like, it will happen in some cases, but yeah, just don't expect to keep the same friends from middle school or elementary school or however long you've known them, because high school, there's a bunch of different middle schools. Like, I know my city is quite big, so we have a lot of high schools, but we have even more middle schools. So my high school has like 3 to 4 different middle schools that are zoned to my high school. So it's a bunch of people. It's people from your middle school and the people from 4 other different middle schools. So it's a lot of people conjoining. You're gonna meet a lot of people, and it can be overwhelming at first. I know it was for me, but you're gonna find new friends. Like, your friends that you were friends with before, they might change. They might not be on the same page as you. Not saying that you can't still be friends with your old friends, because I'm still friends with my old friends, but like, not all of them. Just be prepared to lose some friends, but also be prepared to gain a lot of new friends. And make sure you choose the right friends. Like, high school is really where people go up or they go downhill. Like, and friends really plays a deep role, like a really big role in that. Because if you choose the wrong friends, you might think like, oh, my friends are doing this, but I'm not going to do that. You're going to want to do it because you're not going to want to be left out. Like, if your friends are over here doing bad stuff and you're like, oh, I'm not going to do that, just because they're my friends doesn't mean I'm like that. You're going to start inching your way closer to doing what they're doing, and eventually you're going to become just like them. So, because you are who you surround yourself with. So yeah, and people are also going to perceive you how they perceive your friends. So if your friends are bad people and are doing bad stuff, you're going to get perceived as that because you're hanging around with them. You're surrounding yourself around them. So choose the right friends, people that are going to bring you up and not bring you down, people that are going to lift you up, people that are focused on their academics and focused on doing the right thing. Because if you don't, it's not going to be good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for friends. Yeah, just be prepared. You're going to lose some and you're going to gain a lot more. So just be prepared for that. Next, I'm going to go into drama. Like, the biggest thing I can say about drama is just stay out of it. That's like the biggest thing I can say, because drama will eat you alive. Like, especially in high school. Like, middle school drama was a little bit worse because it was a little tad bit more dramatic, in my opinion. But it's still bad in high school. Like, drama, it gets bad in high school, especially since it most likely contains a lot more people, since there's a lot more people in the school. So like, if you're in drama, you're most likely in drama with a big group of people. So just stay away from it. Stay away from people who are drama focused. Like, if you know somebody that's just messy, always telling people's business, always running to tell people this, and this really happened, but they telling people this, and they're just always in the middle of drama. Like every time drama gets told to you, their name is in it. Stay away from them because they're gonna drag you into their mess. Like they're gonna drag you into their mess. So just stay away from them. And then also, like, this might sound harsh, but mind your business. Like literally mind your business. If you hear something, a little birdie is telling you something about somebody, like, oh my god, this happened to so and so, don't go run and tell somebody else, or don't go ask so and so, is this true? Just mind your business. If somebody comes and confides in you and tells you something, keep it to yourself. Do not find some information out about somebody who trusted in you and go tell somebody else and then spread it around. Because that's how rumors start, because people mishear things and then they start spreading misinformation, and then it's just going to be a whole big thing that's tied back to your name. So just mind your business and don't run and tell people things that people trusted you with. So don't talk behind people's back. Like, if you know you wouldn't say something to somebody's face, just don't say it at all. Especially with people, like, that you know is going to tell them, or like people that you know are close with the person that you're talking about, because that's kind of setting yourself up in a way. Now on to classes and academics. So when you're picking your classes, most likely you've already picked your classes because you did it in 8th grade. But if you haven't, if you're picking your classes, make sure you pick things that you think you're actually going to be interested in. Don't pick classes just because your friends are picking classes, because trust me, if you don't get that class with your friends, like you get the class, but you get a different period from your friends, you're gonna be miserable. Especially if it's something that you're not actually interested in and you just picked it because your friends was picking it. Like, let's say you're an arts and crafts type of kid and you messed around and got into a technology programming class because your friend picked it, but you're not even in the same period as them. You're gonna be bored. You're gonna hate your class. You're gonna dread going there every day. And you don't want that, because then you're literally gonna hate going to school because you're not gonna want to go to that one class. So pick stuff that you're actually interested in. Like if you're interested in art, pick an art class. Most times freshmen get last pick on classes. So like all the upperclassmen and the sophomores get to pick their classes, or they get first dibs on classes, and then freshmen is just left there. Like they get the scraps, they get the leftovers. So if you do get in a class with your friend, okay, but like, just, I wouldn't recommend it because you're probably not going to be in the same class period as them. So pick stuff that you would enjoy. And if you do pick a class that you thought you were going to enjoy, but then you got there and you didn't like the class, please change your schedule. Like, please, like, don't be scared. Like, I know me, I wasn't scared, but I was just kind of nervous to go to the counselor and ask for like a schedule change. I don't know why, but don't be scared, because your counselors are trying to help you. So if you don't like a class, just go ahead and book a meeting with your counselor, or go to their office or something and ask to get your schedule changed, because like I said, you're going to end up not wanting to go to that class. Like, you're literally going to hate that class for the whole school year, and you don't want to be stuck there for the whole school year. I promise you don't, because it's not going to be fun. And most schools have a deadline, so make sure you know the deadline to change classes, because if you mess around and miss that deadline, you're stuck in that class. So the best thing to do is just go during the first week of school. Some schools or districts have it like the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks, but to be safe, just do it right when you realize you don't like that class. Just go to the counselor's office, like just immediately. In the first week, just go. In classes, pay attention. Like, really pay attention, because if you fall asleep in one class and your teacher doesn't wake you up, you're gonna be lost. Like, high school is very, like, in some classes, it's very fast paced. Like, they're not waiting on you. If you miss a day, they're not waiting on you. So try to stay in class. Don't miss like too many days unless you need to. Like, if you have a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment, okay, cool. But like, if you're just missing school to miss school, or you're just coming to school late just to be late, like, come on now. You'll be lost the next class period, and most times teachers are not going to help you unless you come to extra tutoring, and that's more time that you could be at home that you have to come to school early or stay late. So just be on top of your work. Be on top of your work. And do not procrastinate. Procrastinating is literally, and I struggle with this. Like, I need to take my own advice because I struggle bad with this. If you get an assignment that's due like in 2 days or 3 days, and you're like, okay, I could chill for today. No, get it done the day that your teacher assigned it, the day that it is posted onto your Canvas or whatever y'all use on your computer, or the day the paper is handed to you. Just hurry up and do the work, because 9 times out of 10, the next day you're gonna be like, okay, I could push it to tomorrow, and then after tomorrow you're gonna be like, I'm gonna push it tomorrow, and then it's gonna be the day of, and it's gonna be like 11:50. The assignment is due at 12 a.m. You're gonna be hurrying up, trying to type all this stuff up, try to write the paper, and then you're probably gonna get a bad grade because you rushed. So just do it right when it's given to you, or at least have 2 days in between the due date. And yeah, freshman year is really like the base of, like, I guess your GPA and stuff, or at least that's what I've heard. So just try to keep good grades. They don't have to be perfect, but I always try to keep a 90 and above, sometimes an 85 and above, depends. But like, yeah, just try to keep like A's and B's is really like the best advice I can give y'all. Because if you find, like, if you get in the habit of like barely passing with D's and C's and 70s and 75s, you're gonna continue those habits into like your upperclassmen years, your junior and senior year, and then it's gonna be really hard for you to lock back in for college applications and like the big tests like the SATs and all that stuff. So just lock in now so that you can build habits, good habits, and you can make your upperclassmen years easier. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for classes and academics. Now I'm gonna go into activities and fun. In high school, I highly suggest that you don't be a Debbie Downer. Like, go to all the football games, or even if you don't go to all of them, just try to go to some of them. Go to the football games, go to the basketball games, the soccer games, track meets. Just do stuff that will be fun, and then also you like meet new people, you get new friends through all that type of stuff. And my football games, I had to go to all of them because I'm in marching band. But like the basketball games that I did go to and like actually got to like be in the student section, it was really fun. So go to your school's like sports events. So join clubs, join sports, and do fine arts. Like either do all 3, do 2, or do 1. Like just pick something. If you're really sportsy, do a sport. Do basketball, do volleyball, do track, do swimming. Do something to keep yourself occupied, because you don't just want to go to school and then go home every day. Like, that's so boring. Like, you're going to be bored. Most likely, you're not going to have a lot of friends because you're not going to have a lot of chances to meet people. So, do something to keep you occupied. Fine arts, you can do choir, you can do orchestra, you can do band, you can do art. My school has floral design where they make like little flower arrangements. If there's a chess club, a math club, or like a academic club, those also really help with like college applications, because like the more things you do in high school on top of academics, like it stands out more to colleges, because they think, like, they see that you can juggle a lot of things at once. So just try not to be boring and do stuff. When your school has pep rallies or like spirit weeks, participate. Don't be that one person in the corner of the pep rally sitting down the whole time, not cheering, not doing nothing. Just get up, cheer, have fun with your friends. Like, if it's like pajama day or something, wear pajamas. That's easy. Or if it's like 90s day, just like somebody from the 90s or 2000s or whatever. Like, have fun with school. Like, school doesn't always just have to be schoolwork, 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 schoolwork. It can also be really fun. And yeah, so now we're going to go into relationships. This one's going to be very brief because I don't really have too much to say on this. With relationships, if you do get in one, I feel like the best advice that I can give you is just don't revolve your whole life around that person. Like, still hang out with your friends, still do what you want. Your life is your life. So, yeah. And also, if you start to see red flags or controlling signs or just things that is not sitting right with you, you're not going crazy, because your thoughts are valid, your feelings are valid. So if you don't like something, speak up. And if they don't have a good reaction to that, they're probably not the one for you. And don't let them disrupt you from your school or sports or anything. Don't let them distract you. If they're starting to distract you, they're probably not the one for you. And also with relationships, do not be trying to talk to these upperclassmen as a freshman. They're going to lead you on. They're going to play with you. They're going to play with your feelings 9 times out of 10. So just leave them alone. If they try to approach you, just most likely they're doing this to a bunch of other girls. If they try to talk to you, just run. Just run. Run. But yeah. And yeah, now for change. This one is really just about the change from middle school to high school. It's not really a significant change. In middle school, you were used to being the highest grade. You were in 8th grade. You were the top of the top. And then you go from being the top of the top to being the least important. I promise you, teachers and upperclassmen do not care about you. They don't care. They don't. They're not considering freshmen feelings. Like, they don't care. Like, and they're always gonna think of freshmen as corny, annoying, loud. But if an upperclassman or even a sophomore did something like that, they probably wouldn't look twice. But the second a freshman does it or is having fun in the hallway or something, they're like, ugh, these freshmen, these annoying freshmen, they're so annoying, they're so loud. Also, don't think that high school is gonna be like the movies, because it's not. High school is pretty boring. It's just normal. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been there for a year, but like it's nothing special. The school is just a little bit bigger and you have more people around you. Like, it's not that much of a difference. Middle school teachers are gonna try to make it seem like it's so scary. And be like, that wouldn't fly in middle school. You can't. I mean, that wouldn't fly in high school. You can't do that in high school. The teachers in high school, they really don't care, or at least at my school. The middle school teachers was more strict than my high school teachers. Like, they really don't care. And I feel like it's because they think of high schoolers as more mature, so they feel like they don't have to correct them as much. So, like, yeah, don't be so scared for high school. It's really not scary. Just know how to approach it. Just don't try to be all woohoo, loud. Just be yourself. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all my advice. I really hope me giving y'all some advice helped y'all, because I know these type of videos helped me a lot last year. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave any recommendations of videos down below. And if you have any more questions about like high school, don't be scared to leave them down below. I will try to respond to everybody. So yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.